Once upon a time, there was a lovely Unikitty. She said, "Wow, doesn't this tree look pretty?" And they say, "Yes, it certainly does," as they all see. But Darlick is kind of confused to be lead, as they see that Unikitty had bought a tree. He was suspecting sus after Lee. "Wait a minute," he said. "How could you buy a tree without a job? You don't have no money, no times, or even tobs. You are How did you even do this? There's no words to ask." And then he said, "It's a plane in the gas." They said, "How could this be? I never been stolen." And then Darlick suspected this tree was obviously stolen. She said, "No, it wasn't, and you have no proof of that." Well, and then Cyberman got his phone and said, "I'm going to call the police for all the chit chat." Kitty had a pout and clear, and then she said, "That ain't gonna put me in a pound here." She got out her rifle and quickly and busted. She decided to tour as many combusted. She was mad. She drove an insane. The poor two were sadly cornered in Maine. She said, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals." And they said, "That's not even a good pun." And she cackled, "Ha ha, I can't hear you because I'm having too much fun. Ah! There's your Christmas tree," she shouted as a fright. And soon they noticed that the police were coming that night. Darlick said one last thing. "Why would you do this to all of us?" "Because there's no way that you could be making me combust. Ah!" As she was quickly caught by the police, the officer asked her right in front of her face, "What made you did this horrible disgrace?" Then she said, "I didn't know what was wrong. I decided to just steal a tree. I didn't know what happened. What was wrong with me?" So then they forgave her and went into the punishment. But sadly, she still had to have a cruel punishment. But at least Unikitty changed her ways, as anyone could actually see these days. That Unikitty could obviously change her position. Sadly, she has to get out until 80 years in prison.